What is cracking? Shout out to Jason Castine. Jason Castine is in the building. Shout out to him. We are here live and direct. Live in direct. We gonna get right into it, man. We ain't gonna waste too much time, man. Let's get into it, man. Gouch Merlot, Laughing Dog, what's cracking?
Yeah, Chandy. Well, this walk was planned in honor of a young boy who was killed right in this area a few months ago. Now, the afternoon took a turn when police were called because protesters were blocking traffic. That's according to the West Mifflin police chief. Now, Terrell Byers Jr., affectionately known as TJ, was only 13 years old when his life ended in December 2025. The East Allegheny student was hit by a car on Kennywood Boulevard. Today, dozens of people showed up to a walk for justice organized by TJ's mom, Naomi White. She is petitioning for Kennywood Boulevard to be renamed Terrell Byers Jr. Boulevard. The protest started out peaceful but ended with multiple arrests.
I came here because I want my justice for my son. I deserve that. He deserved that. He's an innocent kid.
And listen, man, she just lost her son. I'm not trying to police her emotion. You know what I mean? It's just a mess. It's just a big mess, man. Sisters just present a certain way. And listen. I'm gonna leave this one alone. I'm gonna leave this one alone.
My brother up. They took him for They took his dad to jail for no reason because he was out here protesting for his son.
One of the protesters shared this video with Pittsburgh's Action News 4. West Mifflin Police Chief Gregory McCullough called the protest unplanned. He said they had received many calls because there were 50 to 60 people walking and blocking traffic on 837. According to the chief, some people became aggressive when officers tried to remove them from the street. That's when police used pepper spray. The chief says 4 people were arrested.
I spoke to the young man's the mother. I just told her if she had reached out to me, we could have made arrangements to make this a safe protest.
Now, the chief said one officer was slightly injured but is okay. Other people were treated for the pepper spray. Nobody was taken to the hospital. Covering Allegheny County and West Mifflin, I'm Jordan Siopa, Pittsburgh's Action News.
What you say? You getting pounded? Did Jacob Mullen say he's getting pounded? Yikes. It said he's getting pounded. Wow. Damn, Jacob. I never thought you would be. I never thought you to be.
You can get anything from 20 to a.
I never thought you to be like that. I never thought you to be like that, man. Hey, man. Hey, it be like that sometimes.
Morning, Port Authority police are searching for 2 suspects involved in a shooting on a Pittsburgh Regional Transit bus in the city's Homewood neighborhood. PRT says it happened along the Martin Luther King East Busway near Homewood Avenue yesterday around 5. Port Authority police, as well as Pittsburgh police and Allegheny County police, responded to that scene, and they say the victim was taken off the bus in critical condition. Officers are looking for 2 juveniles who got off the bus and ran from the scene.
2 juveniles shot somebody on the bus in Pittsburgh. There'll be no protest for that, though. There'll be no protest for that, man. We need Mm. Mm. Life could be dream. Life could be dream.
Second St. Louis rapper is killed in a matter of days. Police say.
Jesus Christ. Whew. Hit the like button, man. Smash that like button, man. We going off, man. We ain't just going in. We going off, man. We going crazy out here, man. Shout out to Crook County, man. The building, man. You ain't a mod. Let me mod you up, man. I didn't know you wasn't a mod, man. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Oh, man. We got second rapper in a month killed. And no, what they said in a few days. My bad, I'm tripping. Second rapper in a few days killed in St. Louis, man. What the fuck, man? It's like 2001, 2002 vibes. Shout out to all you people out there in the building, man. Coming through, joining us. We ain't doing nothing, man. We ain't trying to hurt nobody. We just trying to let you know what's going on. There's a lot going on, too. Man, there's a lot going on, man. It's always a lot going on. But you don't never know it unless you come here. Unless you come here, you would never know it. You would never know it unless you came here, man. Smash that like button, man. Smash the like. You feel me? Let me put this, pin this. Let me pin this. I want to pin this joint right here. There we go. All right, man. Second St. Louis rapper killed in a few days. Yikes.
Second St. Louis rapper is killed in a matter of days. Police say one rapper was killed in a self-defense shooting last month on South 13th Street in the LaSalle Park neighborhood. And 4 days later, a 20-year-old rapper was shot and killed outside an apartment in South St. Louis. Fox News Chad Mira reports some people think these two cases could be related.
Yeah, of course they're related, man. Of course they're related. We did the story, those little boys in St. Louis. One got froggy. He called the boys, the other group of boys. Yeah, what's up? Let's get it cracking today. I don't know what they said back, but he showed up at their door with a gun in his waist. And one of them opened the door and got the and left him right there.
This shooting out here on Arsenal was also caught on camera, and it shows a lot of shots being fired. Some of the damage you can still see out here today, from a windshield being busted to bullet holes in the side of this building, even a window now taped up from a shot. Several shots erupting in an alley just off of Arsenal on March 4th.
We may see a lot of bodies dropping just from this.
Breaking generation.
Yeah. I don't hear nothing about no damn generational curse. This is just niggas, man. Niggas would do this even if they weren't cursed, man. Niggas don't got to be cursed to do this shit.
4th.
We may see a lot of bodies dropping just from this.
Breaking Generational Poverty Foundation's founder, Precious Jones, warns this could be a start of a violent summer. In this surveillance video, a vehicle pulls in. Just 20 seconds later, the shooting begins. 5 shell casings sitting on top of a nearby car in the parking lot today. In the car with his girlfriend, witnesses say the victim, 20-year-old Abdul Campbell, never made it out of the vehicle. Neighbors want to know why this happened, describing him as a nice, respectable young man.
Who believes that? Who believes that? That this kid was a nice, respectable young man. Life would be dream.
Speculation spreading that this could have been retaliation for a different shooting he didn't commit.
They take it from social media and take it to the streets.
Fox 2 has learned Campbell was a local rapper with ties to a man involved in this viral shooting caught on doorbell video. That shooter was released for self-defense, sparking comments, memes, and new rap songs online. Jones says social media is out of control.
This side got more kills. You know, we got to get more kills in this side. And in reality, that is not the way to go, because obviously we are losing too many of our youth.
St. Louis Circuit Attorney Gabe Gore talked to us last week after the first shooting went viral.
There's better ways and more productive ways and less destructive ways to resolve conflicts. And that's something that we as a community have to continue to work on.
Neither one of the young men.
I like him, man. I remember when he replaced that activist, Kim, whatever the fuck her name was, Kim something, some black woman that was activist DA. He replaced her. I like this guy, man. He's tough on crime, man. But he can't fix crime.
And that's something that we as a community have to continue to work on.
Neither one of the young men deserve to die, and it's not okay. It's not okay. Like, walk away. Somebody has to be the peacemaker.
SLMPD says it's still early in the investigation and they're uncomfortable confirming any connections between the two cases. In South St. Louis, Chad Mira, Fox 2 News.
Our top story tonight, chaos at a car wash.
We did that last week. Who did that? Yeah, we did that last week. That's old. Everybody hit that like button, man. Wipe your feet off. Wipe your feet off. A lot going on out here, man. A lot going on. So much. Let me go to the things I saved, man. Let me go to the things I saved. Everybody hit that like button, man. Sponsor today's programming, man. We in the building, man. Live and direct. Let me get this off here. Let me go to my other channel, man. Let's see. Here we go.
From manslaughter to murder, a West Sacramento driver is now facing a new charge after a deadly crash in January that killed an innocent driver.
I'll tell you where it happened. It was along West Capitol Avenue, just off of Interstate 80. Your reporter covering Yolo County, Ashley Sharp, is live in the newsroom with us with an update on this one. Ashley?
Well, Tony and Marley, sadly, we hear this far too often. An innocent driver killed by a drunk driver. In California, over the past decade, DUI crashes have shot up more than 50%, and that's an increase more than 2 times higher than the rest of the country, according to a report by Cal Matters. Now, for the family of Chloe Borders, who was killed in West Sacramento about a month and a half ago, they tell me they're grateful for the renewed push for justice in this case.
It's what family calls a tragic and senseless loss. On West Capitol Avenue in West Sacramento, a compassionate artist and future therapist, Chloe Borders, was killed by an alleged drunk driver in broad daylight on a Sunday afternoon. Family tells CBS Sacramento Chloe was a bright light to everyone who knew them and will be deeply missed.
These cases are serious. And something that we at the DA's office in Yolo County really put a lot of work into.
The driver who hit Chloe is now charged with murder by the Yolo County District Attorney's Office. The 28
Not vehicular murder, not vehicular manslaughter, murder. Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about. They need to do that with more vehicular manslaughter. Vehicular manslaughter only gets you about 4 years. You know what I mean? And that's if you kill everybody. Like if you kill a bunch of people. Murder is another thing.
8-year-old man allegedly had a blood alcohol content nearly by the Yolo County District Attorney's Office. The 28-year-old man allegedly had a blood alcohol content nearly 4 times the legal limit when he ran a red light.
What race was he if he had If he had the alcohol content 4 times the legal limit, what race was he, man? You know what race this guy was with 4 times the legal limit? He said that was the last person anybody needed as a therapist. He's crazy. 4 times the legal limit. I'm gonna say hombrito, man. I'm gonna say I was an hombrito, man.
Man allegedly had a blood alcohol content nearly 4 times the legal limit when he ran a red light and hit Chloe. The amended criminal complaint reads, Sahil Kanwal did willfully and unlawfully kill a human being.
A goddamn Indian, man. A fucking Patel. Those are fucking Patel. These Patels, whew.
With malice aforethought. The DA's office needs to prove malice to get a murder conviction. They say Conwall's dangerous driving, intoxication level, and high speed justify the new charge.
The facts bear out that a murder charge is appropriate in this scenario.
For a heartbroken family, nothing will bring Chloe back. They said regardless of the outcome, we will never celebrate another birthday, holiday, or special moment with our beloved Chloe, and that can never be made right. But it's a strong message sent to those who get behind the wheel under the influence.
People take for granted the fact that vehicles weigh several tons, and you hit somebody because you have made the choice to drink and drive. You are responsible for your actions, and you are responsible for the damage, the injury, and potentially even the death that you cause.
Now, Kanwal Sahil pleaded not guilty to that new murder charge in court on Monday, and he does remain behind bars in Yolo County. You may remember late last year, I told you about another case that the Yolo County District Attorney's Office also filed a murder charge on for an allegedly drunk driver who hit and killed a woman, 70-year-old woman in Woodland. Tony and Marley.
But we begin with our big story tonight at 9, a brawl in broad daylight.
We've got new video showing people fighting inside of a car that is just circling in the middle of a street, crashing into everything in sight.
Give me a race on these people. Give me a race on these people. I need a race on these people, man. I need a race on these people, yo, before I move on, man. Shout out to hold on. Oops. Yeah. Shout out to Gouch Malo. Salute to salute Aka and the nation. Here's some fairy dust for you all. Salute, man. Yeah, man. Sponsor tonight's programming, man. Sponsor tonight's programming. Help us beat the algorithm, man. Hit that PayPal, hit that Cash App, hit that Super Chat. Sponsor tonight's programming. Help us help it play out, man. Bring you this good content, man. Yeah, man. You know how it is. You know what it do. You know what it is. Do we got a race on this? Do we got a race on this guy? Black female. All right, let's see, man. Let's see who did this, man.
But we begin with our big story tonight at 9, a brawl in broad daylight.
We've got new video showing people fighting inside of a car that is just circling in the middle of a street, crashing into everything in sight. Our Devontae Matthews is in the newsroom with how this all went down.
Yeah, Kim and Mary, this happened yesterday on Milwaukee's northwest side. A car smashing back and forth, at one point even hitting a bus. Police say the incident involved people fighting a suspect to get back what was stolen from them.
Hey, going crazy over here.
It's the social media video that's driving up so many questions.
What was they Was they fighting?
Video widely shared on Facebook shows a car circling in the middle of the street, slamming into a median while people brawl in the driver's seat. It happened just after 1:30 in the afternoon, Tuesday, near Capitol in Teutonia.
It was dangerous. I've seen worse than that.
Milwaukee police say the damaged car in the video
Milwaukee?
was stolen. Surveillance video shows just how it started.
Milwaukee car stolen. Oh yeah, this definitely sucks.
Surveillance video shows just how it started. A vehicle pulls up next to the stolen car. People hop out of that vehicle and try to open the stolen car's door.
They tried to retrieve their own car instead of going to the police. I did that before. I knew the dude who stole my car too. That's crazy, ain't it? That nigga just got out peacefully. Man, he's like, nah, man. She tried blaming on somebody else. See, what happened was I had a car, right? And I had a rental. I mean, not a rental. I bought another car from the auction, right? A dud. Because I used to buy cars from Capital Auction. And it was a dud. It needed some work on it. So I kept it in my back yard. But you could drive it, but it wasn't drivable. You shouldn't drive it. But it needed a lot of work on it. So I just had it in the backyard waiting to get the money to put some work on it. And my homies, you know what I'm saying? This is how it is when you got a lot of people around you, you know what I'm saying? He took the keys, because I had the keys to the car. I just got it. So I just had it like on my nightstand or something. He took the keys one night and just took the joint. And I'm walking around the hood. I'm running up on dudes like, yo, you know what? So-and-so said you stole my car. And niggas like, nah. It took me like 2 or 3 niggas before I found out who really had my car. You know what I mean? Then I had to get, I was riding with my sister one day, and she was like, let's ride around and look for it. I was like, all right, shit. Motherfucker. There you go. I seen that motherfucker right where Florida and 8th Street connect. Right where Florida and 8th Street connect. Right where near Benning, right near where 8th Street turned into Benning. And that motherfucker was at the light. I pulled up, we got behind him, hopped out the car, and I came with nigga looked like he seen a ghost when he seen me walk up on the side of the car. He looked like he seen a ghost. He's like, nah, man, see what happened was da-da-da-da. While he was getting out, and I was like, motherfucker, you ain't shit. I got in the car and just drove off. Drove back home and shit. That motherfucker, yeah, that shit crazy, man. I can't believe I used to be around motherfuckers like that. That's why I stay to myself, man. That's one reason why I stay to myself. But and my homie, I ain't cut him off completely, but I just distanced myself from him. You know what I mean? I just because when these niggas be around, man, you can't really cut niggas off like that sometimes. Niggas just be around and shit. But I distanced myself from him. I stopped hanging with him and shit. Yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man.
Capitol in Teutonia.
It was dangerous. I've seen worse than that.
Milwaukee police say the damaged car in the video was stolen. Surveillance video shows just how it started. A vehicle pulls up next to the stolen car. People hop out of that vehicle and try to open the stolen car's door. The stolen car then starts slamming into a bus and circling in the middle of the street.
Holy
Police say
shit.
the people fighting to get into the stolen car were the car's owners. Officers say the owners had just tracked down their freshly stolen vehicle and were confronting the suspected thief. This led to a fight where the suspect started crashing. Those in the area called it a risky rescue.
I would just let them have it myself because, it's not worth losing their life over a car.
For them to have the courage to do something like that is crazy.
Video shows the suspect getting out of the stolen car and running away. Police say no injuries were reported. Still, folks say...
Yeah, but their car's ruined. Their car's injured. The car's injured, and the little fucking nigger that did it ain't gonna he gonna get probation. If they catch him, he gonna get probation, or they gonna throw it out. If anything happened to him, which is not guaranteed, but if anything happened to him, if that motherfucker gonna get probation or some shit like that, or he gonna get fucking arrested and get out on bond the next fucking day and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit wild, man. Wild as shit, man.
The reckless driving is getting out of hand.
But people just don't seem to care anymore. I don't know why.
They say this situation could have ended in a much different way.
You don't know who car you could have stolen. It could have been worse. Somebody could have got shot. It could have been worse.
And police say right now they're still looking for the suspect that ran away. If you have any information on what happened, officers want to hear from you right away. We're now reporting live in the newsroom. Durante Matthews, Fox 6 News.
You want to begin with that deadly child stabbing in Southwest Atlanta. Thanks so much for joining us. For Fox 5 News at 6, I'm Eric Perry. Atlanta police say a 4-year-old girl has died after she was stabbed during what they're calling a domestic dispute at an apartment complex. Police say they have someone in custody who they believe did this. Fox 5's Ray Urana is live at the live desk for us. Ray, you spent the day talking with neighbors understandably upset with this.
Absolutely, Eric. And neighbors say they heard a commotion from that apartment unit along Allison Court in Southwest Atlanta before police officers arrived to that dispute. However, they say the girl's death has left them shaken.
We heard kids screaming, and that's how we knew something serious was going down.
Evidence of violence can be seen on the outside of this Southwest Atlanta apartment building, from broken glass to slashed tires. Atlanta police say a 4-year-old girl died after she was stabbed during a domestic dispute.
The officers did a fantastic job and were able to get that child away from the male, use some de-escalation techniques, were able to take that male into custody.
Police say that man was taken to the hospital for medical treatment, but have not released.
That nigga stabbed a 4-year-old in a domestic incident. Salute to Anthony Madison. Shout out to Australia. Down under, man. Fucking A, man.
Released his name.
The child was already injured upon arrival. The residence was locked, so the officers thought outside the box and ready to open a window that was ajar.
We didn't think nothing of it. We just thought two couples was going back and forth. They was going to go in their house and end it off.
Neighbor Javon Hamilton says he heard a commotion before police arrived late Saturday night.
My girl came to me and was like, I think they outside fighting. I'm like, what you mean? Because we heard glass breaking. We heard a lot of shattering.
I was very heartbroken.
This neighbor, who asked not to show her face, says she knows the girl's mother from a period when they stayed at the same shelter.
And I feel like once you put your hands on a child, that's the lowest of the low. And especially for a child that has nothing, didn't ask to be in the world.
She says the mother had previously experienced domestic violence.
Maybe sometimes when it's better to get out now before things end up happening and getting worse.
At this point, Atlanta police have not announced any potential charges against that man who was taken into custody. If you or anyone you know is struggling with domestic violence, we have a list of resources available on fox5atlanta.com. At the live desk, Ray Urana, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, your heart goes out to that family, that innocent 4-year-old girl, Ray. Thanks so much.
On the evening of July 17th, 2000.
Shit. Wow. You niggas ain't shit, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man.
We do want to begin in South Fulton, where police are investigating what they're calling a murder-suicide. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 6. I'm Eric Perry. This happened this afternoon in the 4000 block of Denmont Chase. That's where we find Fox 5 reporter Annie Mapp with the details. Annie?
Eric, we learned the man shot and killed his wife before killing himself. Police report he called his sister to share what he had done. It happened at this home you see right behind me, and officers are several hours later. Now, according to police, the husband called his sister at 12:17. Calls after speaking to her. South Fulton police officers. The interim public safety director says they went inside the house with the robot and saw the two bodies inside. As of now, investigators are still trying to figure out what could have led the man to take those actions.
From what we understood, they were pretty quiet neighbors here in the community, and we don't have, from what I've been told early on, no other reported calls to this residence that I'm aware of.
Now, the man nor his wife have been identified. As again, this just happened around 12 this afternoon. And we've been speaking to neighbors. They say it's rare to see such a large police presence in this community. For now, reporting live in South Fulton, Annie Mapp, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, so many questions remain in this. Annie, thanks so much. Let's take it to Snellville, where there's a deadly shooting under investigation there. It started as a call about a car crash. A 911 caller told emergency dispatchers that a car crashed into his home and the driver was unconscious. This was on Spring Circle just after 10 p.m. last night. When they got there, they found a driver dead from the gunshot wound. No word yet on what led up to that shooting and crash, but police say this seems to be an isolated incident. Today, local family remembers their loved one who was shot and killed in downtown Athens. Family of 22-year-old Clayton Adams gave Fox 5 this photo. He was one of 3 people shot early this morning. Fox 5's Larry Sproul is live.
Damn, white boy, how the redhead get shot? What the fuck? How did you get shot, white boy?
In downtown Athens. Larry, you talked with the grieving family. This is a story that has so many people talking.
Yeah, good evening, Eric. I talked to his brother earlier today for about 15 minutes. He tells me he still cannot believe that his brother was shot right here at this intersection in downtown Athens. Now, Athens police say 3 people, including 22-year-old Clayton Adams, were shot here in downtown Athens earlier this morning. Police responded to the 400 block of North Jackson around 2:20 this morning. When they arrived, they found 3 victims shot. Adams was killed. The other 2 have life-threatening injuries. Now, I talked to his brother. He tells me he cannot believe this happened.
I'm in shock, really. Just can't wrap my head around this right now. I know this is my best friend, honestly. Just can't believe someone would do this to him.
Now, police said one of the other victims at the hospital is not expected to live. The family tells me that victim is friends with Clayton and he was shot in the head. Now, we also just found out that police arrested 22-year-old Mark DeSouza from Jefferson, Georgia. He's charged with malice murder, aggravated assault, and aggravated battery. Now, I also asked that family what would they say to that suspect. I'm working on that part of the story. All new tonight at 10. We're live in downtown Athens. I'm Larry Sproul, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, that's such a bustling area, minutes away from the police department, the courthouse there. Larry, we'll see you tonight at 10. All right, take a look at the flames firefighters in DeKalb County faced this morning as they battled an apartment fire. This was on Pleasantdale Road. Due to the intensity of the flames, crews had to use several different methods to fight. You can see the aftermath here. We talked with residents. One of them say they were worried those flames were going to spread.
Waking up and seeing it like from the window, it's just orange. I don't know what's going on. It was really just scary. Like all I could think about was if the fire would spread or my family.
We're told most of the building was vacant. One person was inside. Thankfully, they were able to make it out okay. They're still searching for a cause. Well, as the teacher killed when a senior prank turned tragic was laid to rest today, the teams involved in its death, we've learned, will not face charges. The district attorney dropped the cases against each of the 5 teens in connection with the death of North Hall High School teacher Jason Hughes, including the one behind the wheel of the truck that ran him over. 18-year-old Jaden Wallace, who was initially charged with vehicular homicide. Last night, his attorney commended the prosecutor's decision.
As the family's attorney, I also want to join them in thanking Lee Dara in the Hall County District's Attorney's Office for a thorough investigation and for promptly dismissing these charges against Jaden, as well as the other students that were present.
Before the DA's decision Friday.
Damn, she only got 5,000. She dropped the charges and only got 5,000. God damn it. Shout out to Barry B, man. Barry B is in the building. That's fucked up, man. They ran over her husband and shit, and then she dropped the charges. Got $5,000 to go for it.
An online petition asking for the charges to be dropped collected more than 5,000 signatures, and even Hughes.
She got $1 per. She got 5,000 signatures to drop the charges on the boy. We got $5,000 to go for shit. Unbelievable.
New at 6, no remorse today as a man learned his fate for a hate crime assault, as well as a second unrelated conviction.
You can tell by the way he walking. He think he tough. He tough as tough, a tough hombre though.
New at 6, no remorse today as a man learned his fate for a hate crime assault, as well as a second unrelated conviction for another assault. In both crimes, the victims are transgender women. Come's Joel Moreno was in court today, where at one point the defendant defied the judge. Joel?
Oh, Preston, the defendant, Andre Carlo, he was threatened with contempt of court for refusing to sign the judgment paperwork. This is a very routine document. Well, Carlo, he backed down when he found out that it could mean additional time behind bars.
Not once, but twice, Andre Carlo brutalized transgender women while hurling insults at them.
Andre Carlo guilty.
Last month, a jury convicted Carlo of a hate crime.
He did not just attack one person, he validated the fear that so many of the transgender community members carry, which is being attacked for simply existing in public.
I give you the maximum of 7
Judge
years.
Jim Rogers sentenced Carlo to 7 years, the maximum he could.
Okay, 7 years. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the transgender. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Listen, man. I don't want to help y'all out. I don't want to support y'all, but damn. Y'all need to step y'all game up, man. Y'all trannies need to step y'all game up, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, trannies. Y'all need to step y'all game up a little bit, man. Y'all need to get in y'all bag, man. Trannies need to get in their bag, man. Trannies need to get in their bag, yo. Y'all out here bullshitting, man. Y'all need to step y'all shit up, man. This shit is piss poor, man. Back in my day, man. The trannies look better than this, man. We need to make America great again, man. Make America great again, yo. Seriously, man. These trannies on some bullshit nowadays, man. How you gonna fool somebody, man? How you gonna trick somebody, man? Y'all ain't even trying, man. What's happening, man? Here, man. Everything in this country is degrading, man. Everything's gone down, man. The roads, bridges, the Oscars, trannies. The fuck is going on, man? This is the best y'all can do. Motherfucker look like Garfunkel from Simon and Garfunkel and shit, man.
Attacked for simply existing in public.
I give you the maximum of 7
Judge
years.
Jim Rogers sentenced Carlo to 7 years, the maximum he could, for beating a trans woman in the University District last year. But in an act of defiance, Carlo refused to sign the judgment paperwork.
I'm holding Mr. Carlo in contempt. I'm sentencing him to 30 days dead time.
Carlo backed down and scribbled his signature, then headed down the hall to his second sentencing of the day. In that case, he was convicted of punching a different transgender woman after being asked to pay his fare to ride light rail.
He was derogatory.
Convicted of punching a different, then headed down the hall to his second sentencing of the day. In that case, he was convicted of punching a different transgender woman after being asked to pay his fare to ride light rail.
He was derogatory towards her by calling her a boy. He called her slurs. And then again, he blindsided her by punching her in the face.
The prosecutor also pointed to a call that Carlo placed from jail.
And I quote, "If I didn't hate trans people before, I do now. Absolutely. I think that Trump should kill them all. Get them out of here. They're weird."
The judge sentenced Carlo to 18 months with credit.
Why do you say Trump? Is she a trans? Hold on.
4 weeks already served.
Oh, I thought that was the judge. I was about to say the judge a tranny too. God damn. But the judge ain't a tranny. That's just the motherfucking tranny on the witness stand snitching. You a tranny and a snitch, man. You all the way fucked up, man. Them are the two worst things you could be called in the black community. A tranny and a snitch.
Carlo was given a chance to address the court, but declined. He did mutter under his breath how he was being persecuted, and on his way out, he addressed a Como photographer, saying he has evidence of his innocence.
Again, to the news, I got video footage for the assault too and the hate crime. You guys hit me up.
Well, Carlo's defense attorneys wanted to get the two sentences on the separate cases to run concurrently, meaning that they would overlap. But that was a no-go for the judge, who ordered the sentences to run consecutively, meaning that Carlo will serve those 18 months in jail first, minus the time already served, before he heads to prison for 7 years. Reporting live, Joel Marino, Como News.
Jeez. Fuck. Where are all these predators, man? I don't want to get the fuck away from this shit. Jesus Christ. Y'all motherfuckers nasty, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. Let's go ahead, man.
From those who knew the school teacher who was one of the two people killed in a shooting over the weekend at a downtown Oakland nightclub. The woman who died was also a talented musician. Our crime reporter Henry Lee joins us live in studio after hearing from loved ones. Henry?
Claudine, they tell me that Letitia Bobo, or Tish as she was known, was a force of nature, a dedicated school teacher, and a gifted R&B singer.
Not coping well at all. Amazing person. The last person that something like this should have happened to.
So Fala Mayfield's in mourning over the death of his friend, 33-year-old Letitia Bobo, a musician and school teacher who was one of two people killed in a shooting at a downtown Oakland nightclub. Mayfield's also angry.
How do those guns get in there? That's my thought. How does that place be open at 4 in the morning?
I've learned police believe 24-year-old Marquise Martin, seen here holding his 1-year-old daughter, and another man opened fire at each other at Easy's Lounge near 14th and Franklin at about 3:30 Saturday morning. Surveillance video posted to social media shows Martin on the ground. Before he died, sources say his AR-15 type rifle sprayed the crowd with gunfire, apparently killing Bobo and injuring 5 other people.
Damn. Yo, these niggas are fucking savages, man. You know you not hitting your target. You know if you spraying an AR-15, you don't walk past all these people. When you go to the club, let's be honest. When you go to the club, You walk past people. You might give them a nod, or you might look at them. You might flirt with a couple ladies, give them the eye. You go to the bar, you get a drink. You have interactions with people. You might chat up some people here. You might dance with some people here. And then you get into an altercation and you pull out a gun and you just start waving like this, spraying into the crowd. Yo, niggas are different. Niggas are a different species, man. Niggas are a different species. Press 1, man. They're a different species. All right? They're a different species.
Year-old Letitia Bobo, a musician and school teacher who was one of 2 people killed in a shooting at a downtown Oakland nightclub. Mayfield's also angry.
How do those guns get in there? That's my thought. How does that place be open at 4 in the morning?
I've learned police believe 24-year-old Marquise Martin, seen here holding his 1-year-old daughter, and another man opened fire at each other at Easy's Lounge near 14th and Franklin at about 3:30 Saturday morning. Surveillance video posted to social media shows Martin on the ground. Before he died, sources say his AR-15 type rifle sprayed the crowd with gunfire, apparently killing Bobo and injuring 5 other people. Bobo was a talented R&B singer for whom Mayfield served as producer and songwriter.
Damn. This shit sad, man.
Be open at 4 in the morning.
I've learned police believe 24-year-old Marquise Martin, seen here holding his 1-year-old daughter, and another man opened fire at each other at Easy's Lounge near 14th and Franklin at about 3:30 Saturday morning. Surveillance video posted to social media shows Martin on the ground. Before he died, sources say his AR-15 type rifle sprayed the crowd with gunfire, apparently killing Bobo and injuring 5 other people. Bobo was a talented R&B singer for whom Mayfield served as producer and songwriter.
She was determined. She was stubborn. She was purposeful. She was everything I want my kid to grow up to be.
Bobo was also an 8th grade English language arts teacher at Caliber Beta Academy in San Pablo. On Tuesday, students returned to campus for the first time since her killing. Robin DeGracia's 2 children have been taught by Bobo.
Wow, she was a force to be reckoned with. Miss Bobo was an amazing teacher who met the students where they needed to be.
DeGracia says she's struggling to come to terms of losing a beloved teacher so violently.
I'm at the angry stage of grief. And now not only does my daughter have to deal with the loss of a teacher, but she has to deal with understanding that gun violence is random.
Mayfield agrees.
She was a light and it was taken from us. We gotta do better. We gotta do better.
Oakland police are still investigating this deadly shooting, but have not announced any arrests. I'm told the DA's office will explore whether the surviving gunman can be legally liable in the teacher's death. Now, separately, the city of Oakland tells me today Easy's Lounge had an operational permit, but no valid state alcohol license or city entertainment permit. And that city officials, Claudine, were still building a public nuisance case against the nightclub at the time of the shooting.
Yeah, certainly so tragic. And you can see from the video so many people streaming out of that club. It appears that it was just really packed with people. We don't at this point think there was any connection between Miss Bobo and the other people and the 2 people involved in that shooting.
Right, Ms. Bobo was with acquaintances, but we don't think she knew the others involved in gunfire. So tragedy all.
She shared a spot with these niggas, man. That was risky behavior on her part. That was risky behavior on her part. Sharing a spot with them niggas, man.
People gathered for a vigil in Oakland tonight to honor one of the victims of that shooting. She was a school teacher and very active in the arts. Crown 4's Sarah Stinson spoke with loved ones mourning her death this evening.
Very tragic, very sad thing.
Dozens gathered for a vigil Monday night in Oakland to mourn the loss of Letitia Bobo, affectionately known as Tish. She was the kindest, most selfless,
most loving human being, and this is not hyperbole.
You teach for somebody who very much spoke a lot on, chasing your dreams, following your dreams, at the same time, helped a lot of people and kids in the community.
The 33-year-old woman was one of two people killed when gunfire erupted early Saturday morning downtown Oakland at Easy's Lounge.
It kind of hit everybody in a very devastating way.
And she just did not deserve what she got.
Michael Heath taught 8th grade alongside Bobo at Caliber Beta Academy in San Pablo. He says they were out together that night celebrating his birthday.
I stayed at one club and then we left. And we thought she was going to stay at the place she was at. And we had no idea. And when I found out, I just could not believe it.
Former students arrived to the vigil in tears, remembering the teacher who changed their lives.
She was always nice to all her students. She always made sure we were fed. We were taught the best we could in our own ways of learning. She just had a big smile on her every day. Whenever she'd walk in the room, it was always so bright. She brought so much joy to everybody.
Outside the classroom, Bobo poured her heart into the arts, working as a singer, actor, and screenwriter.
I think of her like his little sister. You see the people who are gathered here. I mean, she meant something to all of us. I mean, you have students, you have other artists that work with her, producers, promoters, models. There's a plethora of people here that appreciated her.
And she was loved by a lot of people.
Heath says Bobo's death is yet another senseless act of gun violence.
Our boys have got to understand that guns are not the new fist. And there's a solution. Walk away. Maybe fight a little. But why murder innocent people?
I'm Sarah Stinson reporting in Oakland, Cron 4 News.
Jeez. Fucking A. You niggas are awful, man. You niggas is awful. When I say that, I mean y'all are awful people, man. I'm just telling you, man, y'all terrible, man.
We start at home tonight, where a group of neighbors are banding together after having hundreds of their packages stolen from their front doors. Good Friday evening. I'm Siafa Lewis in for Yuki, Washington. Those neighbors in South Philly say all of their stolen packages are being stashed in an abandoned home, and they claim to know who is behind the thefts. Tonight, the group told CBS News Philadelphia's Ross DiMattei they're calling on the city to shut down the theft ring.
Crime pays in Philadelphia at this point.
Stolen packages are nothing new in Philadelphia, but residents in South Philly say packages have been disappearing a lot more lately.
I'm going to say hundreds, maybe thousands of packages have been stolen. And other than that, they're also breaking into vehicles.
Anthony Giordano is the founder of the Facebook group Stand Up South Philly and Take Our Streets Back.
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. This neighborhood's not going anywhere.
He recently organized a neighborhood rally outside a home on the 1600 block of Wolf Street, where he and many others believe a group of squatters are operating a theft ring out of and stashing stolen packages.
I don't know what's taken the city so long to make this place a nuisance residence, shut it down, condemn the property, board it up, and have the person who owns the property be able to sell that property.
You have elderly people, you have people that live alone. It's very scary.
Elisa Pescator attended the rally. She says she has seen firsthand how the thieves are pulling off the operation.
Amazon comes, makes a delivery. They're right behind him. They're picking up the package. He's not going to risk his life. And they're shopping with IKEA bags. So they're picking up huge amounts of packages that belong to the neighborhood.
Neighbors tell me dozens, if not hundreds of packages have been stolen. So far, though, Philadelphia police have only been able to confirm 2 cases related to this investigation, and no arrests have been made yet. They say a big part of the problem, not enough people filing official police reports.
We found out what we had to do. Be diligent, be safe, get as much video as you can. So it all comes down to proof.
Police say they've increased patrols in the neighborhood and tried to alert the community about the recent rise in crime, but at this time they've been unable to link the reported incidents directly to Wolf Street. Residents say that won't stop them from rallying together to keep South Philly safe.
So we'll just continue to get bigger, stronger, rally more, put the pressure on for the officials to do what they've sworn to do. Keep peace and unity in the city of Philadelphia.
In South Philadelphia, Ross DiMattei, CBS News Philadelphia.
I wonder who that was. I wonder who that was, man. Who did that? You said nap, Nate. Why y'all say I'm asleep? What makes y'all say that I'm asleep? Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all need to stop spreading misinformation, man. Y'all need to stop spreading misinformation, man. If I'm not snoring, I'm not asleep, man. Stop spreading misinformation, man. Shame on y'all, man, for saying some shit like that. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all, man. Shame.
Well, I spoke with neighbors and business owners who tell me that this shooting has them worried, but it's not just about safety, it's about what's happening right here in their community. FD&Y crews cleaned up a grisly scene in Queens Saturday afternoon, the same spot where 36-year-old Jairo Javier Cobena was gunned down Friday night. Bullet holes were seen along 55th Avenue in Corona, some even hitting the hood of this white Volvo.
You could hear the screams, so it just happened out of nowhere.
Nearby shop owner Luca Estrella didn't see the shooting himself, but he says he heard the commotion and word spread quickly.
There was 3 shots. It was a little scooter with 2 people on it, and it just thunk, thunk, thunk. All 3 shots hit him, and he was on the floor there bleeding.
Police say Cobena was found badly hurt after being shot several times. He was rushed to Elmhurst Hospital, where he later died. Estrella says he knew the victim personally.
I used to bring his car to fix in my shop all the time. He was a cool guy.
Family members were seen holding each other tight just hours after the incident. For people who live and work along this block, the violence hits home. Some describe Corona as peaceful but unpredictable. Longtime resident Tony Perez says safety problems have lingered for years.
How would you describe the neighborhood?
Quiet. It's quiet, but, every now and then you wake up and you see, ambulances and cops. I mean, there's always been an issue with security in this area.
And Estrella says seeing crime this close is still unsettling, but sadly no longer rare.
I'm shocked, but like I said, it's not surprising. It's something that's common nowadays. You tend to see this every day.
And as police search for whoever is responsible, neighbors say they just want the bloodshed to stop before another life is lost on their street. And at the time of this report, no arrests have been made and the investigation is ongoing. If you have any information that can aid in this case, you're encouraged to call Crime Stoppers. That number, 800-577-TIPS.
Yeah, man. Employees are stunned. They closed up shop Thursday, fully expecting to come back to work the next day. But that same evening, they got an email stating that they were out of a job effective immediately.
Hey, how we doing?
Outside the Soto Blazing Bagels Saturday morning.
The sign says we're closed today, but we are closed permanently.
Employees showed up one last time to pack up their belongings.
It was very emotional. A lot of us were crying as we were talking and gathering our personal belongings and everything.
In the University District, employees put up this sign that reads in part, "Did you drive all the way here for something yummy? I'm so sorry, but the owner sunk it so bad they laid everyone off."
Some of us used our right to protest.
In an email to staff
Why do y'all
Thursday,
gotta protest every fucking thing, man? Y'all annoying with that shit. Everything don't need to be protested. You fired. Go down to the unemployment office and get on unemployment. The fuck are you gonna protest for? You motherfuckers are annoying, man. You gonna protest? Protest getting fired? because the owner went bankrupt? Who you gonna protest because the owner went bankrupt? Like, how the fuck are you gonna protest that? You fucktards are annoying as shit, man. I'm here to protesting that you know, that our owner went bankrupt.
Owners told employees they're closing due to bankruptcy, writing in part, "Please know we tried our best to avoid closing, but in the end there was no alternative."
By the time I got home, I had my meal, was going to eat, and read the email, and lost my appetite.
The business did not answer questions, but in a statement said in part, the company planned to expand its operations across the Pacific Northwest. Employees say new kitchen equipment was installed and employees were recently hired. One person had been working for just 2 days before the news struck.
If they knew that things weren't going well, they should have said something so like people could start looking for jobs.
Last year, the owner's daughter took over the business. The menu got cut in half and the wholesale department closed right before Christmas.
It's very, very devastating, very hurtful.
At this Soto location, about 9 full-time employees are now on the painstaking hunt for a new job. But for today, many say the hardest part has been saying goodbye.
Seeing all of my coworkers and knowing that I'm not going to get to like just work with them anymore is a little crushing because I really loved this job.
Employees tell me that they will not be paid out for unused vacation time. They're expecting a check for only the hours worked up through Thursday when they were notified. In Seattle, I'm Christian Balderas, King 5 News.
Get on the unemployment, man. That's what I do. When I lose a job, I go on unemployment, man. They give you 6 months of checks. It might even extend it a little bit long. You know?
It's been more than 2 weeks since investigators say a 32-year-old killed his mother and 3 neighbors before deputies shot and killed him at the Key Peninsula. One of the victim's loved ones has said their final farewells. They tell Fox 13's Shira Matsuzawa they're now trying to find a way to move forward.
She is like the most selfless person I've ever met.
Rob Knowles still can't believe Zoya Shablakina is gone. He and Zoya's daughter, Anastasia, have an 11-year-old. And on February 24th, their family lost 2 of its members.
Never saw that coming from him.
Investigators say 32-year-old Alexander stabbed and killed his mom, Zoya, and 3 neighbors who tried to help her. When deputies arrived, they shot and killed him.
He stabbed and killed his mom and 3 neighbors who tried to help? Fucking A, man. That's insane. He killed 3 neighbors?
Coming from him.
Investigators say 32-year-old Alexander stabbed and killed his mom, Zoya, and 3 neighbors who tried to help her.
That's why you got to carry mace, man. Or pepper spray, whatever you want to call it. But if you want to help somebody, man, just spray their ass first, man. Spray his ass and then help. Press 1, man. Jesus Christ. That's sad, man. That makes me sad, man.
This man is back in custody less than 30 minutes after being released. Antonio Allen was arrested.
Let's start that from the top, man. I don't think I can't let that. Shout out to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. Make sure you sponsor the channel. Make sure you take the $5 challenge. Buy me a coffee. Support the channel. PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. You can even join the Patreon. You can become a member on the website. All the links in the description box. All the links up in the description box, man. Salute to everybody out there, man.
This man is back in custody less than 30 minutes after being released. Antonio Allen was arrested in a string of shootings in Tunica County, then released on bond, then rearrested in DeSoto County for allegedly transporting evidence related to the shootings. This is a sprawling case, and Action News 5's Imani Williams walks us through all of it.
Across 3 days here in Tunica County, Mississippi, 6 shootings, 6 victims, and now multiple people are charged, including some of the victims. Let's break all of this down. Shots rang out late Saturday night. That's where it all started in Tunica County.
Seems like it's the new usual now.
Just after midnight, police found 18-year-old Jalen Liddell shot near Fitzgerald Boulevard. He also faces charges in a previous shooting. The next day, the shootings continued with 4 shootings in one day. Tunica County Sheriff's Office says the shootings are connected to gang violence. Residents say these shootings are becoming too common and something needs to change.
It's not enough stuff to do down here in this small county. So you know what happens. You know, people.
You gotta keep niggas busy, man. Niggas like kids, man. You gotta have activities and shit. If you ain't got activities for niggas, man, keep niggas busy. They still gonna kill each other though. Whatever activity you give them, they gonna kill each other at that activity. Press 1. We ain't got nothing to do, man. That's why we kill each other. Okay, here's something to do. Grand opening, grand close. Niggas, man, y'all gaslight the fuck out of people, man. Why y'all gaslight so much? Niggas be gaslighting, boy. Niggas hella gaslighting your ass, man. They'll gaslight the fuck out of you, man. Niggas ain't shit, man. Give us something to do. Give us. Not like give like we ain't gonna, you gotta give it to us. All right, here go a field. Y'all can have a festival or something out there, or a block party, or a motherfucking concert. Here go a motherfucking venue. Y'all can do whatever fucking y'all venue. What niggas do then? Holy moly, man. You niggas are fucking A, man.
We'll look for other routes, avenues.
Let's continue with the timeline. Sunday, police found a man shot in Tunica River Park. 30 minutes later, more shots rang out at this Waffle House, but no victims found until 20-year-old Deontay Taylor showed up at the hospital. He is also charged in this incident. About an hour later, the 4th shooting of the day took deputies on a high-speed chase into DeSoto County. 3 people were arrested and charged after the chase, including a Memphis man and a 23-year-old Antonio Allen. Now, Allen was released on an $81,000 bond Tuesday, but less than 30 minutes after his release, he was arrested again, but in DeSoto County. Police say he allegedly hid and transported evidence from this weekend's shooting spree. Back to the timeline, shooting number 5 happened, injuring 21-year-old Cedric Wheeler, who is also facing charges connected to the string of shootings. Later Sunday, another man shows up to the hospital with a gunshot wound. Then on Monday, the last shooting, injuring 18-year-old Mario Lester, who is also facing a previous murder charge. Right now, there are 9 total people facing charges after the 3-day shooting spree. Tunica County Sheriff's Office says the investigation is ongoing. Reporting in Tunica County, Imani Williams, Action News 5.
Jeez, man.
In tonight's Crime Alert, Collierville police have charged a 16-year-old with a string of auto burglaries in a neighborhood off Collierville-Arlington Road. Police say the juvenile suspect lives in the area where several auto burglaries have taken place. WREG's Mike Sirianni is in Collierville, where he spoke with one of the victims, still traumatized by what happened.
The 16-year-old being handled by Shelby County Juvenile Court has been charged with numerous auto burglaries, one attempted auto burglary, theft of property, and unlawful possession of a firearm. His crimes have left one victim very frustrated.
He had been walking around the neighborhood, stealing stuff from people's car, but I'm not the only victim.
This woman, who does not want her identity known, is one of several victims who reported their vehicles burglarized recently in a neighborhood of Collierville, Arlington Road between Shelton Road and Ashton Woods Court. Police arrested a 16-year-old who lives in the area where the burglaries occurred.
He stole
16-year-old. I mean, like literally, he will not get punished at all for that. Like nothing will happen to him. He's 16. It's almost like sending him to jail is like giving him street cred. So you just lock him up. That night, his mother comes get him the next day, and that's about it. He gonna go to juvie for the next thing he do. If he kills somebody, when next time he steal a car and kill somebody, he'll go to jail for that. But not long. Unbelievable.
My wallet with my credit card, my debit card, my driver license, all the pictures that I have from my family, all my medical documentations, insurance, a lot of personal stuff.
The Collierville Police Department's Special Enforcement Unit acted on tips from community members to locate the suspect who admitted to the burglaries. Police say a search warrant at the teen's home recovered stolen property, including a gun stolen from a vehicle while the suspect was living in Mississippi. While this woman's stolen wallet was returned, there is something that can't be replaced.
At this point, I'm super scared. I'm super worried about my security, the security of my family. What is going to happen next?
Reporting for your news leader in Collierville, Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
And police say this investigation is ongoing and additional charges could be filed. They remind residents to lock their vehicles and report suspicious activity.
Give me a city, man. Give me a city. Give me a city. Give me a city. Yeah, that did sound like a tranny, man. That did sound like a transgender. Philly. Did we do some Philly earlier? Detroit sounds good. Sioux City. I like Sioux City, man. I like Sioux City, man. Sioux City, man. I try to get away from these niggas, man. For some reason, some buttons on my damn computer stopped working, man. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. Hopefully we can get away from these niggas, man. Let's see. Sioux City is in Iowa. I didn't know that. I thought it was like fucking North Dakota or some shit. Let's see. Not much news going on here. Not much going on down here, man. Jeez. Let me try Tacoma, man. He said Tacoma. Maybe Tacoma will have something, man. It ain't nothing. Sioux City, man. Let's see. I know Tacoma got some sons there, man. Woo.
All right, covering Snohomish County, a big break in a decades-old murder case in Everett to tell you about. Police say DNA evidence has now linked 68-year-old Mitchell Gaff to a second murder. He is now charged in a 46-year-old cold case in the death of Susan Vesey. The young mother of two was found dead in her home, bound, beaten, raped, and strangled. Her case was re-examined after this man, Gaff, was arrested in a similar death investigation nearly 2 years ago in the murder of Judy Weaver. That was back in 1984. Police, get this, they used a fake survey on chewing gum flavors to get Gaff's DNA. He bit that same DNA.
A fake survey on chewing gum flavors that he bit. Damn, that's how he got his. That's how they got his motherfucking. Wow. That's how they got his DNA. Unbelievable. Wow. He been running around all this time, man. I'm glad it wasn't a brother. Usually these be brothers.
Was linked to evidence in both cases, according to authorities. Gaff now remains in custody. Everett Mayor Cassie Franklin spoke out. She thanked the Everett Police Department for solving the case and said, quote, "Through perseverance, our team will crack the case even decades after the crime is committed. We honor Susan's memory as we bring this suspect to justice."
Shout out. Shout out. Brought that motherfucker to justice. After 46 years. So much going on today. So much has been going on today.
To Claremont now, where one resident got a very unwelcome visitor earlier this morning. A bear broke into her home in search of a snack. Bear sightings, of course, are not uncommon in the San Gabriel foothills, but this was just a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, Shelby Nelson is live in Claremont now with more on this trespasser, plus reaction from the homeowner. Shelby, that video is incredible.
It really is. And, you know, here we go with these bear sightings. This woman, although, is taking it very well. She said that she was a little shocked, wasn't really scared. She said about a year ago, there was a sow and cubs that actually tried breaking through her crawl space, didn't make it through, but she believes one of those cubs has grown up and returned. Imagine being fast asleep when an intruder breaks into the house.
We didn't hear a thing. We were in the bedroom over there, which is like over there, you know, and we didn't hear a thing. Otherwise, I'm a light sleeper and I wake up a lot at night.
Might actually be a good thing Anju Kapoor didn't wake up. This hungry intruder wasn't after valuables, but rather fruit and nuts. This is early Thursday morning, a bear helping itself to Anju's snacks at her Claremont home.
Walnuts, almonds, cashews, the apricots, and the prunes. And some sweetmeats, you know.
She woke up to a mess the next morning. First, she and her husband thought it could be two large squirrels who they'd seen recently.
This was open and we still have some shells there.
But could squirrels really tear through the screen on this window she had left open to vent out the kitchen after cooking? There were other clues, a trail of pistachio shells, and then she checked her cameras.
I wasn't scared. I'm still not scared.
Just a little surprised to see it in her house. A sighting of the occasional bear is a common occurrence here, living in the foothills, but never has this happened. Anju reached out to animal control and was later contacted by the Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Easiest thing, because I had ammonia at home, to put the rags soaked in ammonia on the entry points.
Bears have noses that are 100 times more powerful than a human, 8 times more powerful than a bloodhound.
they can smell something from 5 miles away.
Court Klopping, a spokesperson for the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, says they've received several reports of bear sightings in Claremont this month. One piece of advice is making a location unpleasant for the bear through the sense of smell.
Ammonia is going to be a smell that bears do not like. And because their noses are so powerful, that really magnifies the unpleasant smell.
With an early heat wave, bear sightings are a little bit earlier.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that ammonia. I did not know that. It's good to know. That's good to know.
Good morning. I'm Erin Myers in Monrovia. A bear attacked a woman walking her dog in this neighborhood.
Her cameraman ain't even warn her. The damn bear's behind her.
Good morning. I'm Erin Myers in Monrovia. A bear attacked a woman walking her dog in this neighborhood, and now they're trying to determine if it is the same bear that lives underneath the house here behind me. All those details coming up.
And yes, we all see that bear up to the right side. We'll get back with Erin in just a moment. We all know California.
I see it now.
Okay, let's go back to Erin Myers. We're going back now. Erin, what are you seeing out there? And be careful, please.
Hi, you guys. You can see the bear actually walking into the trap, or nope, it was going to, but now it's walking out. We're going to step back a little bit.
Step back a little bit. Man, that bear could be over there in 0.5 seconds. I watch a lot of what do you call it? I watch a lot of natural wildlife stuff, man. That bear can cover that distance between you and him in 0.5 seconds. Bears are so fucking fast. It's ridiculous. Bears are so fast. It's like you just, I think people don't understand how fast bears are.
We're told by the man who lives here that this bear has been here for several months, and they do believe it has a baby that's also living in the house. So it's walking out this way.
That's even worse. That's a brown bear. That's not a grizzly, but that's a brown bear. That's even worse, though. That's even worse. That's even worse, motherfucker. If you got kids. If they got kids, man, they just be in kill mode. Like anything in their area is gonna get killed. Like not even threatening them, just for being around their kids, they'll kill you. You know what I mean? So you gotta, I don't know what the fuck she doing.
We may get back in the car depending on what it does, but right now you can see it here in the driveway. They say he usually or she usually comes out a couple times a day and just hangs out in this neighborhood a lot. And you can see her right there going onto the grass. And they don't know, I do want to say they don't know if this was the bear that attacked the person walking. That woman did have her dog with her. The bear swiped her leg, we're told. She's going to be okay, but this is like around the 700 block of Oak Glade Drive. And once again, this bear had been here for some time. Residents say they have seen it for quite a while. And you do see Fish and Wildlife here too. They are out here monitoring the situation. And guys, this is the second time I've had a bear show up on live TV with me before. So pretty close, but it is walking away from us. They are most likely trying to trap it. We don't know what they will do with the bear or if they're going to be able to get the baby either. We haven't seen the baby with her, but the man who lives here, yeah, he tells us he has his dog here too. He doesn't let his dog in the backyard right now because of the bear. Oh, there we go. It's running into the yard because the car is coming. You can see it going up that way. But there are quite a few bears in this neighborhood, people say. And we have seen a lot of people walking this morning, walking their dogs. You can hike in this area, a lot of people on bikes. So we're just going to keep monitoring the situation out here. It's behind the palms up there. There you can see a little bit of it. But yeah, live, this is the first time we've seen it this morning. And the gentleman who lives in the home, yeah, been here for...
Jesus Christ. No situational awareness, man. No situational awareness. I'd rather have sons, man. I'm scared of bears. Bears, so you just don't know how fast they are, man. And how like vicious they are. Bears start eating lions and shit. Like a lion will kill you, right? Suffocate you, and then eat you. Bears don't do that. Bears start eating like they pin you down and they start eating. Like they don't care, like that you being alive, they're not trying to kill you and like, because they're so strong that they don't need to kill you to eat you. They just start eating. You know what I mean? Bears wicked, Jack. Give me another city, man. Give me another city, man. Yeah, bear ain't gonna kill you, man. Bear's just gonna start nibbling, gonna start ripping your flesh and chewing and shit. They ain't gonna fuck if you ain't dead. That shit. Yeah, man. Hit that like button, man. Support the channel. PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Take the pledge. Let's see if we get some people to take the pledge. The $5 pledge. We struggling with support over this channel, man. We need to get some new people to support the channel, man. Can we get some new people on the board? Some new people, some newcomers to support the channel. Shout out to everybody out there, man. That's watching the show, though. Shout out to all you guys, man. You don't see none of this nowhere, man. None of this nowhere.
Top story of the day. Community members and loved ones reacting to the arrest of a man accused of killing a father and local barber while he was simply out rollerblading back in 2024.
And Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in North Miami Beach with the new emotional
Damn.
reaction coming from family. Rosh.
Oh, rollerblading.
Can I tell you what is so heartbreaking about this case? Everybody described the victim as somebody who was kind, and it appears his kindness
He was white.
cost him his life.
He was white. They say kind. They ain't say he was funny. They ain't say he was. They ain't say he was the life of the party. They say he was kind. Niggas don't use that word. Press 1. Niggas don't really use kind, man. This might be a nigga, but I mean, he might be a nigga, but kind. Niggas don't really use that word, man, to describe people, man. Kind, like just using that word make you like gay and shit. You around some niggas, you be like, yeah, man. Oh, my homie, man. Yeah, man. I miss my homie, man. He was kind. You just be look at you like, well, you gotta say pause. Yo, you literally gotta say pause after you say kind around niggas. Press 1. Yeah, man, he was kind, man. Pause. Seriously, yo. Niggas, what the fuck? Nigga, look at who was your man, cuz? Come on, kind? Yo.
Top story of the day. Community members and loved ones reacting to the arrest of a man accused of killing a father and local barber while he was simply out rollerblading back in 2024.
And Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in North Miami Beach with the new emotional reaction coming from family. Rosh.
Can I tell you what is so heartbreaking about this case? Everybody described the victim as somebody who was kind, and it appears his kindness cost him his life.
Police say that this was totally random, that he was just trying to
Wilton Maine, yeah, on Brito and shit.
Be kind to someone when this guy just shot him. How do you feel?
Okay, Wilton Maine, yeah, on Brito.
Police say that this was totally random, that he was just trying to be kind to someone when this guy just shot him. How do you feel that there's an arrest in this case?
Now I'm happy because the police found the people who shot him.
Family and friends of 36-year-old Wilton Mena reacting to an arrest. They say there's finally justice. North Miami Beach police have charged Ryan Sutton with second-degree murder.
Emotion. Yes.
You loved him.
My brother.
It was October 1st, 2024. Mena came home from work, went rollerblading just after 2 a.m. in the area of Northeast 167th Street and 18th Avenue when police say he was shot to death. Mena is survived by his wife and 2 boys. After the past year, police have held a news conference with grieving family. This is from November of 2024.
It's not fair that today I don't have my older brother.
I'm happy they caught this nigga, man. This ape, man. Get this ape off the street, man.
And the way his life was taken away.
Video was released prior to the shooting, and yesterday, just yesterday, a witness came forward. She tells police that she was with Sutton. There was an argument. Mena saw her and asked her if she was okay. This
holy shit. Holy shit, bro. Nah, bro. I get it, man. It could have been he on Brito. They raised different. But bro, you don't interfere with nobody's relationship. They're arguing. But I'm glad this bitch, you know, came around because that nigga fucked over. That nigga probably dumped her and fucked another bitch. So then she was like, you know what? If that nigga would have treated her decent, or not even treated her decent, that nigga would have not broke up with her, she would have never told. But anyway, I'm glad she did get that animal off the street. Yeah, but let's not do this, people. Let's stop doing this, okay? Let's stop doing this. Let's stop doing this, people. Please.
And the way his life was taken away.
video was released prior to the shooting, and yesterday, just yesterday, a witness came forward. She tells police that she was with Sutton. There was an argument. Mena saw her and asked her if she was okay. This enraged Sutton, who didn't want her talking to another man, she told police. Cops say there were 10 spent shell casings. The question, why did it take the witness so long to come forward? She was afraid.
Cuz said, you all right? See, he seen the bitch arguing with her man, said, are you all right? That nigga bucked him 10 times. That nigga bucked him 10 times. That dude literally finitoed his ass. Shit. Man, you gotta get these niggas out of here, man. You gotta get these motherfuckers out of here. We can't share civilization with these niggas, man. We gotta share the bus with these niggas and the train and shit with these niggas. Hey, get these niggas the fuck out of here, man. Seriously, man. Get these niggas the fuck out of here, man.
Why did it take the witness so long to come forward? She was afraid, she told police. She knew he had a gun. Mena worked at this neighborhood barber shop in North Miami Beach for many years. His co-worker holds his picture. Relieved. There's finally justice, he says. You know, I want to set up the scenario according to police just so you can understand what happened here. He was simply rollerblading when he sees this woman in distress. She got into an argument with this guy and he says, "Are you okay?" And according to police, that did cost him his life. He worked in this neighborhood at this barber shop for many, many years. People were devastated to hear the news, a certain sense of relief, understanding there's an arrest. And one final note, the subject just appeared in bond court. We'll tell you if he got a bond. That'll be all new tonight at 6 o'clock. For now, I'm live in North Miami Beach. Rosh Lowe, Local 10 News.
Okay, Rosh, thank you so much. And
Breaking the case, an arrest has been made 2 years after the death of a beloved barber.
The suspect accused of killing him appearing before a judge today. Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in North Miami Beach with the latest on this update. Rosh?
Yeah, all new tonight. That suspect appeared before that judge this afternoon. He will not be getting out of jail. No bond. People say the victim in this case worked in this neighborhood for years. The kindest soul. And police say it was because of his kindness that unfortunately he was shot to death.
How do you feel that there's an arrest in this case?
Now I'm happy because the police found the people who shot him.
Family and friends of 36-year-old Wilton Mena reacting to an arrest. They say there's finally justice. North Miami Beach police have charged Ryan Sutton with second-degree murder.
Emotion. Yes.
You loved him.
My brother.
It was October 1st, 2024. Mena came home from work, went rollerblading just after 2 a.m. in the area of Northeast 167th Street and 18th Avenue when police say he was shot to death. Mena is survived by his wife and 2 boys. After the past year, police have held a news conference with grieving family. This is from November of 2024.
It's not fair that today I don't have.
All right, man. That's fucked up, man. At least we got this ape off the street, man. Got that ape off the street. Jesus Christ. Got that ape off the street, fucking ape. Oh my God, man. I know we salute to everybody, man. All the new people, man, hit subscribe to the channel. We coming back tomorrow, man. Same black time, same black channel. Back tomorrow, man. Some more niggas. Jesus Christ. Some more niggas acting up, man. Salute to all you people, man, out there for joining us tonight, man. I'm out of here. Yeah, we did Jasmine Crockett Bodyguard the other day, man. Of course, you know we did that.